Hi, I'm Tiffany Johannes with REMAX Executive and Charlotte Home Experts, as well as a member of the Canopy Housing Foundation. Today, we're here talking with Sandra Conway. She is the director at the Matthews Help Center, and they provide services to our neighbors that have short-term crisis or in need. They've actually serviced 3,874 members of our community since the pandemic hit. We wanted to spotlight today what they do, what their mission is, and how we can help this time of year and throughout the year give back to our community. Sandra, thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you for having us here today.
Tell me a little bit about the Matthews Help Center. How did you get started? Tell me a little bit about the mission and values that you guys try to instill throughout what you do day to day.
Sure, absolutely. We just celebrated our 41st anniversary back in November, and two sweet ladies started the Help Center many years ago as a place where neighbors just help neighbors. And so although our mission words have changed throughout the years, the spirit of helping one another has stayed the same. So today we're helping our neighbors during financial crisis. So we're helping with rental assistance, utility assistance. We have a food pantry. Our clients can get screened and actually go shopping in the thrift shop. They do not have to pay for that. Transportation, we give them bus passes and work with the local gas station here in town.
That is incredible. And I hear that you guys are in need of some specific items these days. We were talking a little bit before we got started that when people come in, you're really in need of gently used men's clothes and children's clothes. Tell me a little bit about that need and how people can donate that.
Absolutely. We get so many wonderful donations, but we always kind of notice that our men's section and our children's section is always kind of lacking items. And that's because a lot of the items that we're getting in aren't really gently used. We actually kind of need to toss those to the side. So if you do have some really great quality children's clothing or men's clothing, we would absolutely love for you to consider the Matthews Help Center as one of your destination drop-offs.
Well, we definitely will be doing that. I know as I'm thinking about it and you were saying it, my husband is an extra large, extra large, and he has got a whole lot of t-shirts and a whole lot of golf shirts in his closet right now that I have not seen on his body in a long time. So I know that we will be giving those before the end of the year. I know a lot of you out there probably have children as well that are outgrowing different sizes or might not ever even fit into one of the pieces that you bought for them that you could donate. So if you're thinking about doing donations, looking for a way to give this time of year, the clothes is a great idea, but they also, through December 12th, have a gift drive going. Can you tell me a little bit about the gift drive, Sandra?
Yes, so we've been doing a gift drive for many years, and 3 years ago, we started partnering with the Matthews Police Department, and we came up with the name, the Matthews Gives Back for the holidays. And we also do that at the school supplies during the summertime. And so we are asking for brand new toys. We create a shopping experience for our families. We do price the toys. The families do not have to pay for them, but they're given a budget just like you and I when we go shopping for our toys. So they actually get to pick out their own toys for their kids rather than just kind of hand them items. And so as of right now, we already have 200 children that have signed up for the program, and we are still 2 weeks away. And just to kind of give you an idea, last year at this time, I'm sorry, the whole program last year, we gave out toys to 187 children. So we're already above that number, in which we knew we were going to exceed that number this year, just because the need is greater.
Definitely. Have you already started getting a lot of donations coming in, or is there?
Yes, we've had several ELF drop-offs already. We had a pretty significant one today that's in the hallway. I think they raised over $3,000 worth of toys for the kids. And we're accepting toys from birth to age 12, and they're asking for gift cards for those teenagers, which are really hard to buy for. So it's the amount of toys is we just want to be able to create some sense of financial relief for the families. And of course, that brings a lot of smiles and joys to those children on Christmas morning.
That is fabulous. With the gift cards, are you thinking like Walmart or Visa gift cards, and what denomination is best?
We would like to have maybe increments of $20 or $25 so that we can kind of see how much we get in, and then that will allow us to tell how much per child. We would love to be able to give out $100 per teenager, and so we're just kind of waiting for all the cards to come in to kind of make that evaluation. But Best Buy would be good, Dick's Sporting Goods, Academy Sports, all those things that you just think about your kids, things that they need and like to go shopping for.
That is perfect. Anything else on the holiday front in terms of delivery? We had run across the bottom of the screen the address for delivery. That is near downtown or in downtown Matthews. So if you're in that area, definitely dropping off at the Matthews Help Center is the best way to do that. I love the gift card idea. And of course, we all like shopping for toys for young ones as well. So I'm glad you mentioned gift cards and the toys, because we don't want to leave out the teens who are in need this time of year as well.
Yes, yes. And you can drop off the donations at the Help Center in the thrift shop donation area, Monday through Saturday from 10 until 3. We actually have a little card out front in the parking lot with the Matthews Gives Back logo. So you can actually use drop and go if you want to, or if you'd like to leave your information, then we make sure we want to say thank you to you.
That sounds incredible. Now, not to leave the holiday aside, but we want to also talk a little bit about your back porch treasures. Tell me a little bit about how long that's been going on and how many people you help and what you need in that area.
Well, the Back Porch Treasures is the thrift shop for the Help Center, and the thrift shop has probably been in play since the day we opened. And our little thrift shop is kind of a gem in Matthews. And a lot of people don't know that it's open to the public, and it is. And our little store is small and mighty. We probably have about 3,400 transactions a month. People coming into our little thrift shop. So, and it's a revenue stream for the Help Center. So that's really important, really key to our mission, because that money goes back into providing financial assistance. So it's helping to pay a utility bill or helping to prevent an eviction. So it's really important, and especially during this time, fundraising is really tough. And so we were able to have our thrift shop up and running. We did have to close for a couple of months at the very beginning, but then we reopened back in June.
Well, helping over 3,800 groups since the beginning of the pandemic is a lot. And so every ounce of person going in to spend time in their thrift shop, spending money, definitely, I'm sure, is helping. We should probably talk a little bit about financial donations. If you're looking to work with the 501c3, a nonprofit this time of year, to give back before December 31st, tell us a little bit about where the financial donations go, Sandra.
So it goes into our financial assistance bucket. That 3,874 individuals that we've helped, that's $472,000 of financial assistance that we've been able to help since March. And so that is double what we normally would be able to do given that time. And we couldn't have done that without the community support. So the financial part is huge right now. I think we're all hearing that and seeing that. And so our number one priority is to prevent evictions and to prevent disconnections right now.
Right. And you had mentioned that at the beginning of the year, there's some concern for potential evictions or some issues going on with housing. Can you tell me a little bit about your concerns and what people can do to help you there?
Sure. The eviction moratorium is going to end at the end of December, which means that those landlords can then seek eviction, go through the eviction process, but the total amount of their rent is going to be due in January. So if they are 4 or 5 months behind, all of that is going to come due in January. So what we've been really trying to do through this whole period is try to get them as close to being as current as possible. So when that does happen, they're not going to have that whole amount that's going to be due. So that's a big concern for us right now. And it's what keeps me up at night.
I can understand that. So if we have someone listening and they want to make a financial donation, they should go onto your website. do you have the pieces to where they can make an online donation there right now?
We do. You can do an online donation. You can also on our website. You can send it to the Matthews Help Center. We have a PO box listed on our website as well, and you can drop it off in person. I'd love to meet you and even give you a personal tour of the Help Center.
That is fabulous. Sandra, you guys do so much for the community. Is there anything else that you want to mention or share with the community as we go into the holiday season or into 2021 about how you can help, or some of the stories that you've heard this year?
You know, I think the biggest, I think right now we're in a season of just feeling, helping one family at a time. And so hope is our word for the next year, is that just providing as much hope as we can as possible. And I just can't thank our community enough for just coming out in big ways. And it's happening not just in the Matthews community, but in the Charlotte area. It's truly amazing. I mean, the fact that we weren't able to evict people this summer and disconnections were being prevented, that's just a huge testament to our community. And I'm just very thankful.
Charlotte definitely has a big heart. And I know from a hope perspective, we all hope for a better 2021. And it's incredible to see people like you and your organization doing such good in our community. So thank you, Sandra, for what you're doing. The other thing I just wanted to mention is if you know someone in the community who needs help, what is the best way to direct them or to give them guidance, Sandra, to get to you?
Absolutely. They can go to our website. We are working virtually. Our social work team is doing all that intake information online. So the first step is to go to our website, tell them to fill out the online intake form. We serve the greater Matthews community, so we don't do all of Mecklenburg County, but what's very unique about us is we're kind of like a little mini 211 in our own little area. So if you do apply and you're outside of our zip code area, we will send you resources to other things that you might need help with. So that is the first line, is just to go online and apply, and let's see what we can do to help you.
Well, Sandra, the Matthews Help Center has done so much good over the years. It sounds like you have done double the good this year, and we appreciate everything you're doing in the community. I know you have events throughout the year, and this past September you had to push off a golf event that you're hoping to have in the spring. So as that becomes closer, I'd love to get you back on, share more information about what you're doing there. In the meantime, we ask that you all please consider a donation to the Matthews Help Center, whether it be clothing, toys, or a financial donation if you have the means to do so this year. I got involved with the Matthews Help Center through the Canopy Housing Foundation and our money to go towards the rental assistance piece with our Grants Foundation. As Charlotte Home Experts and RE/MAX executive, we're going to give toys for the children and deliver those by December 12th. And I just challenge everyone out there to give something this year to the Matthews Help Center. They have been supportive of our community and to those in need, and really appreciate all they're doing out there. Thank you so much, Sandra. Is there anything you'd like to add as we finish up?
No, I think that you've hit on everything, and I just wish everybody a really well and safe holiday.
Thank you so much, Sandra. I really appreciate you coming on today and all you do for the community. I know you've made a huge difference in Matthews, and you're going to continue to impact our area for years to come. Thank you, and thank you, Matthews Help Center.
Great. Thank you.
Tiffany Johannes with RE/MAX